If you've ever asked, why is life so hard? This is for you. You're tired, maybe even numb. You smile in front of others but cry in silence. You keep trying, but nothing seems enough. You're not broken, you're just going through something real. Life doesn't come with clear answers. It comes with pain, setbacks, and quiet battles no one sees. But even in the silence, something inside you is growing. Nobody told you how heavy life would get. People said, keep going, it gets better. But what about when it doesn't? When you feel stuck, when your heart is tired, you carry so much on your shoulders, responsibilities, disappointments, secret fears. But listen, strength isn't about pretending you're okay. It's about getting up anyway. You've already survived so much. That makes you stronger than you think. Stop comparing your path to others. You're not late. You're not behind. You're on your own journey, and that journey is still unfolding. Just because it's taking time doesn't mean it's not happening. What's slow to grow often lasts the longest. Pain isn't your enemy, it's your teacher. Every heartbreak shaped you. Every loss taught you how to let go. You become stronger, not by avoiding pain, but by walking through it and choosing to stay kind. That's real power. There's still beauty in this life, in quiet moments, in people who care, in small victories no one claps for. Don't overlook those blessings. They're your anchor. You're not just surviving. You're becoming. This chapter won't last forever. Your story isn't over. You still have purpose. You still have time. So breathe. Stand tall. Keep going. And if this message touched you, don't keep it to yourself. Someone else might need it too. If you're still breathing, there's a reason. You may not see it yet, but God doesn't waste pain. Every tear you've cried, He counted. Every night you broke in silence, He saw. You've been through storms that should have drowned you, but here you are, still standing, still holding on. That's not weakness. That's strength disguised as survival. And if all you did today was make it to this moment, that is more than enough. You're not the only one who feels behind. You're not the only one who wonders if it's too late. But what if the delay is divine? What if this slow season is where you're being rooted, not rejected? Don't rush the process, because healing takes time. And becoming who you're meant to be isn't instant. You are not being left behind. You are being rebuilt. Sometimes God closes doors not to punish you, but to protect you. Sometimes He removes people not to hurt you, but to help you grow. Every no was a redirection. Every goodbye was a lesson. And even when it felt like the end, it wasn't. You're still in the story. There are chapters you haven't lived yet, and they're better than the pain that tried to break you. So breathe. Stop punishing yourself for not being where you thought you'd be by now. Stop replaying the past in your head like it defines you. You are not your mistakes. You are not your trauma. You are a soul in progress, learning, healing, rising. And every step you take, no matter how small, is holy. Don't rush to the finish line. There's beauty in the middle. Your worth isn't measured by how productive you are. It's not in your job title, your bank account, or how many people approve of you. You are worthy simply because you exist, because you love deeply, because you feel things others run from. Your empathy is not a weakness, it's a gift. So stop apologizing for being soft in a world that's hard. There will be moments where all you can do is rest. Do that. There will be seasons where the healing feels like breaking. Trust that. Because sometimes it's the breaking that leads to becoming. You're not lost. You're being led. One day you'll look back and thank yourself for not giving up. And if today feels too heavy, remember this. You've made it through 100% of your worst days. That's not luck. That's courage. So don't hide your scars. They tell the truth. They say, I lived, I hurt, I healed, I'm still here. You've been through more than most people know. You faced mornings where getting up felt impossible, but you did it anyway. You smiled through heartbreak. You gave love even while feeling unloved. You kept showing up even when noticed. That's not weakness, that's strength. Healing isn't loud. It's not always some big breakthrough. Sometimes it looks like drinking water, replying to one message, letting the sun touch your face even when you feel numb. Those small acts, they count. They're proof your light hasn't gone out, it's still flickering, waiting for the wind to calm. You've outgrown chaos. You've walked away from people who drained your peace. You've started saying no, not because you stopped caring, but because you started caring about you. That's growth. And yes, some days are still heavy. Old pain resurfaces. Self-doubt creeps in. The voice says, "You're not enough." But that voice is lying. You don't need to be perfect to be valuable. You don't need to be strong every second to be worthy of love. You are enough now. Not when you heal, not when you achieve. Now, there's no deadline for your becoming, no late penalty for your healing. So when fear whispers, "You can't do this," pause, breathe. Look at how far you've already come. That's strength. Real strength isn't loud. It's found in soft hearts that still hope. In showing up anyway. In believing in better, even when you've seen the worst. So hold on. Because the best pages of your story, they haven't even been written yet. You didn't come this far just to survive. You came this far, maybe now. It's time to begin again. Not because your past didn't matter, but because you matter more than everything that tried to break you. You've cried silent tears. You've smiled while hurting. You've given your all, even when no one noticed. But now? Now you choose yourself. This is your fresh start. A quiet, powerful decision to stop living in survival mode. You're not starting over because you failed. You're starting over because you've grown. You've outgrown the pain, the chaos, the need to be understood by people who never tried. Maybe your old life was built on pleasing others, on hiding your truth to avoid conflict, on saying yes when your heart whispered no. But not anymore. This new life you're stepping into, it's different. It's honest. It's healing. It's built on peace, not performance. Joy, not just duty. Boundaries, not burnout. No more shrinking to fit into places that were never meant for you. No more staying where your soul feels small. Yes, change is scary, but staying stuck is scarier. So let this be the day you stop asking for permission. The day you stop waiting for everything to be perfect. You don't need all the answers. You just need the courage to take one step, and then another, and then another. Start small. Wake up a little earlier. Drink water. Say no without guilt. Speak kindly to yourself, and let the healing happen in quiet ways. This new beginning isn't about being louder. It's about being truer. It's not about doing more. It's about doing what matters. It's about choosing what feels like peace, not pressure. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to grow slowly. You're allowed to walk away from anything that made you forget your worth. You are not behind. You're not late. You are exactly where you need to be, standing at the doorway of a brand new chapter, a chapter where you stop settling, stop apologizing, stop carrying what isn't yours. The pain may still echo, but it doesn't define you anymore. You're not starting from scratch. You're starting from wisdom, from strength, from experience. You've already survived what you thought would break you. Now imagine what you'll build with that strength. Maybe it's a new career, a new city, a new mindset, a new you. Whatever it is, let it reflect the real you, the you that feels deeply, loves freely, and believes again. If no one told you lately, you deserve happiness. You deserve healing. You deserve a life that doesn't drain you. So take the first step, even if it's shaky, even if it's slow. This is your time. Your healing, your comeback. And this time, you're doing it for you.